ready for me? Oh, my bad. Hey, y'all. Good morning. Dally J. Today's going to be some real talk. I don't think I want to joke today, but I'll probably stay on here until I get to the doctor's office. I get to the dermatologist's office. But anyways, y'all, why I get up this morning? You know I'm a real big old, I'm a crybaby, but what? I'm a crybaby and I have feelings, but I'm a Taurus. That's kind of weird, because we some low down evil people if you put us in that realm. But we one of the, you know, biggest hearted, compassionate zodiac signs. I mean, it's a lot of them out there, but I know Taurus is one, because I've been like that all my life, to the point to where I break my neck for people. And baby, when they hurt me so deep, it's like they cut me with a damn sword. You hear me? But anyway, we ain't gonna even go there today. So how about I was standing in the bathroom this morning, and it was just weird. As soon as I come out the bathroom, I see something on the news. But anyways, my mom and my dad, I'm gonna text them later on. My mom and dad will not get on Facebook for nothing in the world. I be telling them all the time, man, everybody on Facebook, your brother, your sister, your cousin. My dad said, I don't care if the whole world on Facebook. I don't do no social media. Don't put me on social media. So it be fun because they be going off. But it's like, I keep telling them they be missing all the good stuff on there, because everybody on Facebook. But anyway, I was in the bathroom this morning putting on my makeup, and I mean, this is like me being honest. I mean, I'm always honest, but this is me being honest to the point where it's about to choke me up again, and I don't want to go there. But I was putting my makeup on this morning, and I just started crying. I had to put my makeup on, and I'm like, what the hell wrong with me? My 67. But anyway, the point was I was crying because I was sitting here thinking about all my friends, schoolmates, even family members have lost their parents, their mom, dad, step parents that raised them from birth. Still mom, dad to me, because step don't mean nothing. Mom and dad to me, as long as they playing a positive role in your life. And it just choked me up and hurt my feelings so bad, because in the last few months, I came across so many posts on my timeline where so many of my friends have lost their parents, whether it was a mom or dad. When I say my feelings be so hurt, y'all, I be sitting there just reading posts and looking at the pictures and stuff, and they be talking about how their parents were and this, that, and the other. And Lord knows, again, I'm about to get choked up because it just hurts my feelings. I don't like to see nobody lose a family member. I don't care if it's a brother, sister, cousin, baby. When you lose somebody, you've lost them. They're gone. They're no longer here. You can't touch them. You can't hear them. You can't see them smile. You can't leave them voicemails. You can't send silly texts and get response back like I do my mom and dad. I just up and just text them something silly. My mom be like, Valerie. I be like, yes, mother. She be like, what you doing? I said, looking at your neck or something, just something stupid. I said, my dad, what's up, old dude? It's just, I'm grateful. I am so grateful for the parents that I have, and I really don't know what would happen when that day comes. When I know it has to come, because unfortunately, people believe in different things, and I don't knock no matter what they believe in. But I'm just going to go by how I was raised and what church I was raised in. I all know that we all have a death date. The Bible does say when you were born, you were surely die. That is true. You're not gonna live forever. You could be 150. That's not forever, because you're still gonna leave here. And I do a lot of cussing. I do a lot of clowning. But one thing about it, I never real far away from my church home, because that is where I was raised in the church. Just that, honey, I got buck wild at 17 when I met the ex-husband, man. Honey, I ain't care. I got buck wild before then. But baby. The day I came home from Ridgeway, my mom and dad said, my mom said, give me my keys, get out. I knew then I had messed up. But anyway, I just want to take the time, my heart goes out to all of my friends, families, because both of my parents don't have their parents. I don't have grandparents. My grandparents have passed away. And even my ex-in-laws, my ex-husband, his grandmama and granddaddy, that was like my grandparents. But baby, I stayed at their house, Nettie and William Fletcher. I stayed at their house, baby, all the time, watching movies, TVs, everything with my grandparents. So it's like, that was a double dip for me. It was like I lost basically like 3 sets of grandparents, my biological and my in-law was. So I sit there and say, I know how I don't know how my mother-in-law feels, because she doesn't have her mom and dad. I most definitely don't know how my mom and dad feel, because both of them don't have their mom and dad. But as of me, as of today, I still have my parents, and I'm so grateful to have my parents. And I feel so sorry when my cousins and stuff be losing their moms and dads. It hurts me. I'm trying to find the word for it, but it just aches me so deep to where I look at it, and as soon as I feel my eyes burning or watering up, I get off Facebook, because it's like, that's so sad to me. I know it's coming, and it might be the opposite. God may take me before he take my parents. My son died in my arms. My son got taken before I left here. Who would have ever thought? I would have never thought that. I was so excited to have a little boy. I finally got a little boy. I was so excited. And for me to see my baby reach for me and start gurgling, take his last breath, that ain't no good feeling. That's not no good feeling to watch nobody pass away. It's not at all. It's not no good feeling if you don't watch them pass away and they still pass away. When I say we got to love each other, now I'm an advocate about loving family, but I'm also, I ain't gonna lie, y'all, if you burn me, woo, baby, I'm burning their ass back. But when it's all said and done, I love my family to the end of the world and back. Don't care what. I would love my family to the end of the world and back. So I just say, for us out there that do still have our parents, love them. If you have a messed up relationship with your parents, try to fix it, because you never know when that day. You can just say, I love you, whatever I made you mad about, I apologize. Anything like that to that effect, even if you guys don't see each other after that, just say it, because it's going to come a day when you're not going to be able to say it, or they're not going to be able to say it to you. And like I said, there's so many family members out here, they lose contact with people because of family scores. That's so sad, but to each his own. I know me personally, I hold grudges like a son bitch, I ain't gonna lie. But after a while, I start getting whooped about it, and I have to go back and apologize. But if you one of the ones that burn me to the core, I really don't care to even savage the relationship. But I always try to savage relationships with people that I know mean me good, because I always mean good by people. I would never say that I hate somebody. I can say it, but I really don't mean it, because you're not supposed to hate. But as far as just everyday life, it's just too many people out here just leaving. COVID, accidents, cancer, heart attacks. It's just overwhelming reason why people loses their battle with life and sicknesses that we have going on today. So I know for certain when I get through moving around, I'm gonna text my mom and dad a serious text, and if I know my parents, my daddy gonna say something like, girl, what you want? Or it's gonna be something sarcastic, but it's fun, because I know how me and my dad talk. We'll sit there laughing up all day. And as far as my mama, baby, I was checking her so bad the other day. She said, excuse you, little girl. I said, wait, ma'am, I'm 45. She says, what you looking on my picture for? I said, what you sending to me for? Sending your leg on the text. Let me show me your leg. It was just so funny, but it's always, we all have issues with our parents. We do. Don't floss. We all. I done feel like with my mom and dad folks where I was like, I ain't talked to my folks for a long ass time. And I missed it. And them years I can't get back. I hate I fell out with my parents, because those are years I can never ever get back to the sum of about 7 years. So I'm just gonna tell you, you got some issue with them parents, even with your siblings, try to fix it, because when they're gone and you can't fix it, you can't take it back, you can't apologize for things you said, you can't say I love you. You can say it, they're not gonna hear you. I always see them subliminal posters on Facebook. I always say something like, give me my flowers when I'm alive. That's such a true statement, because when a person's gone, you can take them flowers all day long. They can't smell them. They can't touch them. You just know they there. I'm not in heaven, so I don't know how heaven's working right now. I want to go one day. I really do. But I always tell people, appreciate people for these hard-headed children out here. I was hard-headed, y'all. We ain't finna play. I got so many detentions and suspensions and stuff from freaking Ridgeway when I was going to school, giving my mom and dad all that hell, having my mom and dad miss work, and my dad trying to take care of a family of 6 on $8 an hour. Man, I promise you, I regret it now. But I tell you, a lot of things that we do as people, as kids, it be a part of our body, a part of our makeup, and how we gonna turn out to be as adults. So now the things that I did when I was younger, listening to my mom and dad and talking, it made me the person that I am right now today. I'm a hard worker. I don't like to hand step. I don't like to mistreat. I don't like to be mistreated, and I most definitely don't like to mistreat people. But it is so many people out here in the world that mistreat people and think God don't still prosper you. I'm gonna tell you something. This is gonna sound weird to a lot of church members, but I have found this out to be true. This is my belief. God will allow you to have things just to see how you react. You might have these things for 10, 15, 20, 30 years. All of a sudden, one day you wake up in the morning, you have nothing. You are Lazarus. You have nothing. People don't think that's true. Yes, it is. I've been there, done it. But the one thing about it, when I was up there, I'm so happy. I'm so grateful that the type of mindset that I have, that I did not mistreat nobody. I ain't talk crazy to nobody. I helped everybody. I try to make sure everybody was good. I'm so glad that when I had the opportunity to be on top, that I wasn't one of them on top people that talk crazy to people like they want shit because they didn't have. That was never me. Anybody who know me, I got so many of my servers, that's my Facebook friends that worked at my restaurant when I had it, and they would tell you, not one of them would tell you nothing bad about me. Not one would tell you nothing bad about me. They're gonna say, no, Miss Val, that's what kind of person I am. And I've always been like that. And y'all, I'm not gonna never change. But anyway, I'm rambling. I just wanted to get some stuff off my chest this moment. I got to call. I'm gonna have to call my mom. My mom probably at work. So my dad probably respond fast because he retired. But I got to text my parents and tell them, just tell them how much I appreciate them and I love them, because again, once they gone, you don't get them back. And it's just, I've had my parents all my life. A lot of us had our parents all our life. I'm not a person that know how I feel to lose my parent at 11, 10, 12, 13 at birth. I'm not that person. I'm the person that was raised in a household with both of my parents my whole life. So I wanted to get buck and do what I wanted to do. And then they say, oh, you get up out of her. But other than that, I'm not the type of person. So again, I'm so antsy. I know I'm not going to have time to text them everything I want to say when I get up in this doctor's office, but I'm most definitely going to text them once I get seated at work at my desk, just because my parents is on my mind, and just because I do love my mom and daddy, and I don't know what I would do. My mom and daddy my parents are not judgmental, and I can tell you right now, baby, I done did some shit, and I be like, my mama say, baby, just do what you think you got to do, but I'm going to tell you what I do. And anytime I was telling my mama, every time you tell me, I said, what you gonna do? You tell me what to do. She be like, well, take it how you want to take it. And then my dad, he'll say, well, Pumpkin, I'm just gonna tell you, niggas don't play with me. Niggas don't play with me, because they know what's up. And I was like, Daddy, you too old. Sit down, bro. You in your 70s. Stop acting like you still in your 20s, like you just raw. Just cut it out. Tell me, I'm still raw. Niggas don't play with me. But I'm a Wilson. But anyway, just again, love your parents. I mean, love everybody, but it's just for some reason this morning, mom and dad just stuck in my head, and like I said, it made me feel a type of way to where I started crying, and I had to redo my makeup because I was like, what's wrong with me? Why I'm emotional this morning? And then when I step at the bathroom, that brings me to the news. When I step at the bathroom, we was talking about how the parents are trying to make sure their kids have a good Christmas, even though they don't have jobs, and I just sat there and thought about how it's a lot of stuff came through my mind quick, fast, and in a hurry when I was thinking about that. Because I always tell Miracle this. I was like, I remember when we was little, I was so damn nose. I be talking this shit. Everybody knew I was talking as grandchild and niece. I used to be watching my dad at the dinner table and be like, or he'll go in the room or go outside while we eating or whatever. I'm looking nosy. Dad, you hungry? Not knowing years later, going by, me and my daddy sitting down having a serious conversation one day. And it was years ago. My dad probably not even remember. I remember me and my dad went out to breakfast. I was like, Dad, can I take you to breakfast? We went out to breakfast and we was sitting there talking. He said, yeah, baby girl. He was like, I remember, he says a lot of times I made sure y'all ate. I didn't eat anything. It's a lot of times when I took my lunch money, I didn't eat lunch at work because I bought dinner. And I'm like, man, my dad is struggle. But this come from a man that was a hustler. And I mean a true hustler, baby. I ain't gonna tell y'all the stuff my dad did when we was little. Before we was even born. But when I say a hustler, you know what a hustler is? A true hustler. He went from being a true hustler to a man of God. And when he went from being a true hustler to a man of God, that means he went and got a 9 to 5. And my dad used to fast money. So when I say me and my dad had a real dear heart to heart, because some years ago me and my dad fell out. And I told my dad about that. It hurt me so bad. I was like, I almost wrecked my car. I like to kill myself on the expressway crying so hard. I told my dad, I was like, Daddy, I love you, Daddy. I was like, you hurt me, Daddy. You hurt my feelings so bad. You hurt me like a nigga in the street. And my dad looked at me. I said, Daddy, I don't never want to feel like that again. And I told him, I was like, this is me having a real live conversation with my daddy. I was like, Daddy, I'm just gonna tell you, I can't allow you to ever talk to me like that again. I said, you my daddy, but for the things that you said to me, I said, that hurt me to the core. I'm talking about you hurt me like you was my boyfriend and we broke up. That's how bad the hurt was over something simple. I ain't gonna go into detail, but it hurt me so bad, and it took another year off of me and my daddy relationship. So therefore, again, had to be fixed. And I was like, I told him, once we got a chance to sit down and talk, I was like, Dad, I love you. I was like, that's not the way you handled it. I was like, you my dad, I'm not going to disrespect you, but I am going to tell you this again. I would never allow you to say what you want to say out your mouth, because that, not in that situation. It was something simple about like a birthday issue. It was something simple. And I'm like, Dad, I love you. First of all, instead of jumping the gun, ask me what happened. I mean, find out what happened before you start. Because my dad like one of the ones, he like prep, he like money. You give him a car, he gonna automatically be flipping that junk. He want money. So with all that being said, I was like, you know, it's just a lot. So I still had to mend the relationship. We mended the relationship. It took a minute because I'm a Taurus, my dad a Leo. And it was like, shit, I want to back it down because I don't feel like I did nothing wrong, which I did do nothing wrong. He came back to me, and then I went ahead and said, yes, that's all I was trying to tell you. That's all I was trying to tell you, Daddy. That's all I was trying to tell you. If you would just stop to listen to me at that moment, you would have actually knew what I was talking about. That was all I was trying to tell you. So we mended that part. I never had no big fallout with my mom, and I'm so grateful for that, because I could call my mama at 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, and she gonna answer it. And it's like, Mama, she be like, baby, just come. I mean, I done called Mama, I couldn't sleep. I done called my mama crying. My mama sat there and hold the phone, especially when my baby died. I was staying with my mom for, you know, those little weeks or whatever. And I was like, every day I be in there crying. My mama come in the room and get on the let out couch with me and pray and hug me. She's like, I hate to see my baby hurt. Lord, it's hurt me so bad to see my daughter going through this. And it was just like, every day, I couldn't help it, y'all. I was just crying every freaking day. It's been, my baby was born 2014. My baby lived 15 days and 15 hours. And it's like, even now, my mom lost her dad in June. And don't y'all know my mom was more worried about me. My mama called me. She was like, she told everybody, don't bring my baby to this hospital. But I forced them to take me. My granddaddy passed away on June the 7th. My baby was born June the 8th. When I tell y'all, I was in the kitchen trying to fry some pork chops, and my brother, he was like, nigga, answer your phone. My baby brother. Because I didn't hear my phone ring. My baby kept saying, Mom, your phone ringing, but I had my hands wet. I said, bring me the phone. And my baby, she brought me the phone or whatnot, and he was like, Papa gone. I said, do what? But in the kitchen, the whole day, I'm saying to myself, Lord, please don't let my granddad down on my baby birthday. Please, please, Lord. I don't think I can take that. Please. He answered me. I ain't gonna lie. He answered me. My granddaddy passed away on the day before my baby birthday. So I had a double whammy. Then I had one of my aunties pass away 2 days before my baby death date. There was another one. So it was like I'm sitting at my granddaddy funeral services, and I'm like, I'm in shock. It's like I'm in shock. June is like a horrible month for me. June is a horrible month. Anybody who know me know June when I kind of shut down. Even though I try to personally prepare myself, I can never prepare myself enough, because it takes me down through there every year. So it's like I got a lot of death in June. It's just, I don't know. But anyway, again, I'm just rambling off, y'all. But I'm most definitely gonna call my mom, or text at least my mom and dad when I get a chance to sit down and text them. And I'm just gonna let my parents know that I love them, because so many people don't. They'll sit there and argue with their parents. Some people have some rotten ass parents, and the relationship just not salvageable. But in that situation, I would still recommend just say, no matter what our relationship is right now, let me tell you what it is today. I love you. I forgive you, and let it go. And y'all ain't got to never talk again. But at least you just said that you got it out your mouth, and you know you got it out your mouth, and you put it out there in the atmosphere. So it's out there. But anyway, y'all, I'm getting ready to walk into the doctor's office. Sorry to be rambling so long today. I wasn't on here doing all that cussing and going out. Because I was in my feelings this morning. I was a big old crybaby in the bathroom, putting on makeup, crying. Had to redo that crap. But anyway, y'all have a good day. I'll talk to y'all later.